Hello everybody and welcome to Stationeers. It's 2026 and we are starting a brand new playthrough. The moon's getting a bit stale, so I figured, you know what, we're going to mix it up. And I've been planning this playthrough for a little while. Well, I say planning, I came and had the idea a couple of months ago and basically sat on that idea until now. But this is going to be called, well, I'm going to call it the Tower Challenge. The rules are simple. My base cannot exist outside of a 3x4 space. I can build up, I can build down, but my base has to be within that 3x4 footprint, and that is frames. So 3 frames by 4 frames. On the outside of the tower, I'm allowed to build wall-mounted items, such as pipes and vents and cables. I can do walls, ladders, flat solar panels, but nothing can really exist outside other than that. Which means I can't have outposts, so we're going to have to figure out other ways of getting ores to our base. And I'm going to leave myself with one exception, is that when it comes to rockets, if I build a rocket on top of the tower, I am allowed to have the cable, the pipe, and the chutes come out for a small amount of, well, length, just because you can't do it any other way. But when we get to that, I'll explain that in a bit more detail. Before we get started, back in December, I put a post out and I asked a very simple question, 1, 2, or 3. And I didn't tell anyone what it was. You just had to pick a number and that's what we're going with. And the winner by quite a margin is 2. Like, way, number 2. What does that mean? Well, 2 means 2 hindrances that I'm going to have to deal with. So it was either going to be 1, 2, or 3. And these were going to be like little minor things, or maybe not minor, depending on your perspective. Things that I would have to deal with or deal without. So if we flick over to the wheel. For anyone who doesn't know, this is the Wheel of Names. It's free online. You can just spin a wheel. And basically on here, we've got some kind of, well, things that I'm going to have to deal with. So it might be that I'm not allowed a jetpack, no suit lady, no solar panels, no arc welder, no ices, no wind power, and no mining drill. Some of these are minor, some of them are going to be a bit of a pain, but I figured, screw it, let's just give ourselves a bit of a challenge. So because you guys voted 2, we're going to spin the wheel twice, and whatever it lands on is what we're dealing with. So let's give this a go, and let's see what we get, shall we? And okay, no arc welder. So from a first glance, you may think, well, actually, that's not that bad, is it? Well, it means that we're stuck with the gas-powered welder, which means we're always going to risk polluting our tower. So no arc welder. And then we're going to spin the wheel again. So let's remove that from the wheel and let's go again. And fingers crossed, it's something that we can deal with. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, there are worse choices on the wheel, but no jetpack kind of makes that a bit of a pain. But that's fine. So we can't use a welder or we can't use a jetpack. You know what? It could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. So we're going to go into a new world. And we're going to be doing Mars. We're going to be playing on Mars. Easiest planet, but we are going to be doing stationary difficulty. So I don't think it's as easy as I'd like it to be. And I think I'm going to go for the donut flats, to be fair. We'll get quite a nice view all around. I think this is a pretty flat-ish start, meaning that when time goes on, we might be able to use Amy. So let's go donut flats. We're going to go stationeer, and we're going to call this the Tower Challenge. And we're going for a brutal start. And here we go. So it's important that we try and get oxygen production and that kind of thing up as soon as possible, because I'm pretty sure on brutal start we do not start with an oxygen tank. I'm almost positive on that. So let's see what we have to go with. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be no oxygen around us. Yes, we don't start with an oxygen tank. Fine. So we haven't got time to mess about. Let's get our creative stuff. And let's get building. The first thing I want to do is I want to get the floor plan down so I can kind of show you what we're going to have to deal with. But basically this is the size of our base. Just that. It can go up, it can go down, but we can't build anything further out than that. So this should be somewhat interesting. Let me get my welder out. Let's get a single weld put into all of these. Oh, I also need to pull my jetpack out because we're not allowed to use jetpack. So we'll do that. So first things first, get the platform done. And I need to get a form of oxygen. Now power is going to be an issue. But I'm hoping that isn't going to be as big of a problem. So give me all of this stuff. Don't need you right now. I need that. Actually, I will take you. Right, furnace can just go. I don't care. So this is fine. And then give me the auto leave. Auto leave is also fine. Boom. Now I need to get this wired up. Easy peasy. So we go across like this. Into there. Job done. Right, next I need to get the pipe bender made. I also need to get my power production up. So let's quickly do that. So solar panel can go over here. Okay, battery charger can go. It doesn't really matter really. Stick it there. You go in here. Okie dokie. I need to go and do mining. What we will do is quickly get some iron processed in the furnace and point the solar panel in that direction so we can at least get a bit of power production from it. I haven't got any glass in there. That would be a good start. So we got ourselves some iron. We might as well get ourselves some copper as well. So get that guy processing. Get you, stick you into there. All right, we're just waiting for that copper. And then the first printer I want to make is the pipe bender. Because I need to get some sort of oxygen production up and running sooner rather than later. We're about a fifth through our oxygen. And I think I'm just going to go for the easy setup of ice crusher. Yes, you don't need it. You could just make a tank and shove it in, but an ice crusher will allow us to have it at a reasonable temperature. So that's what I'm going to go with. Pretty easy to make. I just need the printer. So if we go for pipe bender. Oh, I need some gold. Okay, that's fine. I've got gold. Right, that'll do because gold's pretty power hungry. So now I want you to make me my pipe bender. Now that battery is not going to last, I'm not going to lie, but I should be able to ground the batteries from my tools just in the interim. And that's battery number 2 going in, so that's great. That is absolutely fantastic. I love not having batteries. Right, give me another flare. Where's my flares? Because I can't see. Thank you very much. Pipe bender can just go here. It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to need plastic. So this is what I needed my silicon for. So I've already put it in the furnace. Let's get you going. I don't need much. I just need, I think it's 1. And the power should hold out. Thank you very much. So give me this. Give me this. Give me this. And then screwdriver. Righty-ho. So we want to get power connected. Like so. I need wire cutters. Boom. And then what do I need? I need the ice crusher. I only have the 1 gold, but that's all I need. Perfect. Right. Give me amount of power. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I could do this. Right, I just want some pipes. So we're just going to go for standard. Just give me, I don't know, just a bit. It really doesn't need to be that much. And what we're going to have to do is, because we're going to be putting oxide in there, we're going to get a mix. So we're going to have to make sure that we use nitrogen filters. But that's not really a massive problem, to be honest. There's a utility kit. Give me one of the filters. I can't see again. Give me this. Thank you very much. No, I don't need any more than just one. For now, anyway. And we'll just shove that in there. That is a spare filter. That is fine. This goes here. Like so. And then I need a canister. I'm going to shove that in there. That should give us what we need. So this is set to... What is that set to? 273. So that's set to 15. No. I want 20 degree. I know it's going to use more power, but it is what it is. So I'm just... Don't need loads to begin with. I just need enough power to get this up to temperature. I also need to replace some of my batteries. Alright, turn you on. Quick, shove that oxide in there. Fine. So that is going to be building us up. I don't have A, a battery, B, a chip. Which one of these is that one? So let me have a look. Alright, so we've got ourselves some oxygen. Not a lot of oxygen, but we've got ourselves some oxygen. So in the short term, that will keep us alive. Right now, I want to make the electronics printer because I need to... Ah, fuck. This is not going to suffice. I potentially need to... Fine. What do I need for the electronics printer? Iron, copper, gold. Alright, I'm stuck. I need stuff. You're fully charged, so give me one of these batteries. Stop wasting. Go and charge up, goddamn you. You are at 83%. So let's rotate you around a bit more. I do think electronics printer before furnace, to be honest. Because power, I'm not going to remember to keep pivoting my panel. That's you charging. I only need like 2 gold. That's 4, so that's all I need. Right, go. Right, we've got to keep this running now. Oh, it stopped printing. Fuck's sake. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Okay, I can't use the ice crusher alongside the printer. That's not what I want to do. I want to make that. Got to keep this guy alive. Boom. Electronics printer. Right, get me some silicon mead. Quick. I've put my suit battery inside the APC in hopes that I'll be able to get that fully charged. Right, this guy. So let's just shove you over here. I think there is fine. I am kind of panicking a little bit, but I think I'm going to be all right. Shit, shit, shit. Don't waste that. That's all I've got. I'm not allowed to use arc welder. Right, perfect. Got this guy. Now, what do I need for wind turbines? Iron, gold, and copper. So I think what I should do is work on the furnace. I need iron and copper. Because that will mean I don't have to use power. What am I doing?
Hunger, caution.
It means I don't have to use power for smelting, which is going to be a massive drain. Power is one of those things where it's easy to get. Obviously, all I got to do is track the sun, but I end up having to use the whole day to charge my battery. So the sooner I can get this done, the better. How much gold is it per wind turbine? 5 gold. Okay. Gold is the quite power-hungry one to smelt, isn't it? So, you know, we need to get a wiggle on a little bit. Oh, hang on. It wasn't that I was making, was it? It was... I wanted the furnace. Just put 50 iron in there. It's fine. I've got more iron. It's fine. Boom. I've got enough for my first wind turbine. I just don't know if my battery in there is going to hold out. It definitely is not. So I'm going to have to play hot potato with my batteries again. Realistically, solar isn't going to be power... Well, solar tracking is not going to be power generation that I'll be using. Because I'm not going to have space for it. Instead, what we're going to do is we're allowed to mount on the side of the tower. So we'll be going for flat solar panels. The issue I'm going to have with that is repairing them because I don't have a jetpack. I will allow myself to use temporary scaffolding. But that's like such a small thing. Boom. Got my wind turbine. Right. So if I was to stick that there, are you going to provide me any kind of drip or drags of power? Barely. It will change as the day goes on.
Waste tank caution.
Oh, crap. I don't want to waste my waste tank. So, let me get a... let's quickly make... What am I doing? Utility. I've run out of power again. Fuck's sake. And all we're going to do is just store it in a pipe network for now. I'm not even going to put a pump on it. I'll just make the pipe network bigger and bigger so it reduces the pressure of the canister. So I'll put it over here for now. Not that you can see anything. Right. That'll do for now. Thank you very much. Save my power because I haven't got any. And all I'll do is do this up here. So then if I put my waste tank in there,
Waste tank critical.
it reduces the pressure just by
Oxygen low.
being put in there. Oxygen low. My oxygen isn't low. Right, what do I need to do? So I think I need the furnace. So I need to get my... Not gold. I need copper. Actually, I might do another turbine. That might be the play here. I have some gold. This ain't going well, is it? No, I need that. Right, make me some copper. What do you need? You need copper and gold, but I only need 2 copper. Right, done. Right, now gold. I'm gonna have to go and get a drink, otherwise I'm gonna be dead. Turn that off. Make sure my helmet is unlocked, which it isn't. Alright, hold your nose.
Pressure critical. Temperature critical.
Right, we're gonna get a second wind turbine, which is very nice. I'm hoping that will remove the need of the solar tracking. And we're done. Perfect. Right, so you go. I don't really care. You've got to just stay inside. So go there for now. Give me cable.
Air tank low.
Air tank is low. Right, so we obviously know that we've got some oxygen in here. Not a lot, but we've got a bit. I'm going to shove all that in there, I think. It's going to use my power. But we will hopefully be making power as soon as day hits. I've got no spare batteries, so that's crap. Although that, to be fair, is fine. There we go. We've got oxygen. We're fine.
Temperature critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen.
Good morning, people. So we are here. We have waited the whole night and done absolutely nothing because we have no power. But my hope is that the sun is about to rise and change all that for us. There we go. We've got some power. So I need to get the furnace doing its thing, but I need 30 iron and 10 copper. So let's get the copper going. Come on, 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 come on. Boom, boom. Right, there's my copper. I'm just looking for 18 iron. What's that, 27? That's fine. Yep, get in there. Make me that goddamn furnace. Finally. We've survived a day. So it's not too bad. Not only are we doing this tower challenge where everything's really crammed, we're also doing a stationary difficulty and brutal start. So you know what? Day 1, win. Got more iron. You can go into there because I want more turbines. But I need gold and copper. I have a bit in here, but I would like to get some gold made. Let's do that now during the day. Give me the wrench. I'm going to have to put my waste tank in here again. That didn't really help. I'm going to need more pipes to make that. Maybe we'll just get a utility or 2. That should help. Definitely. Right, that'll do for that. Now do copper. And we've done your battery. So now let's do your battery. You go into there. You've almost got enough stuff for another wind turbine, which is nice. There's our furnace. Beautiful. So furnace. It's just going to go here. we're probably going to make this bottom floor too high, so I don't have any issue making my furnace float there. I don't need the world, I need the wrench. Then that. Perfect. Our furnace is up and running. All is good in the hood. Right, you're good, you're good, you're good. And then, yeah, we should be able to get another 2 turbines once I've got this gold processed. Gold. You on 30. Give me that. You and you. And you should be giving me... Yes, you will. You'll now give me 2 turbines, which I think will replace that solar panel. I won't need it anymore, is the hope. You might as well get all that gold going while we've got power. So, what we will do... Now we have the furnace. I should be using the furnace, not the arc furnace. Never mind. Well, I want the turbine first. Stick you here. That is fine. That is not on the outside, so that's not an issue. You and you. And my hope is, if I take this out of here now, I'm still not making power. Obviously, I'm not making as much power as what a solar panel would, but these will hopefully keep me going. But I want to make the portable light. I need to go get some volatile and some more ore. So you know what? Let's quickly go and do that. Let's just make ourselves a... Whoops. A quick ore pit. Shove these in here. You go there, you go there. I want to go get some more iron. Okay, I managed to get some iron, some gold. But I need to get back because my waste tank is filling up, which isn't good. I also just remembered that I'm still using a small battery in my suit, so I need to go get my large battery back out. Although I'm tempted to leave the large battery in the base, and it gives it a much higher, well, higher amount basically. So I've got another turbine. So what I'm going to try doing is let's now move the solar panel. Because it's no good to us there. And let's put a wind turbine up. Right, so we're not making power now, but I don't expect to make power all the time. My hope is, like, as the weather picks up every now and again, we should hopefully get more coming through. That's the hope anyway. Right, yeah, my waste tank. So let me shove that in there for a second.
Waste tank critical.
Give me a little bit of breathing room.
Oxygen low.
Not much. I'll need probably 1 pipe though, just
Waste tank caution.
Yeah. Right. So if I shove this here, then that is within the thingamabob. And then take that top pipe segment off. Shove it on there. Now when I shove this in here,
Waste tank critical.
there we go. That's going to
Oxygen
buy me
low.
plenty of time. Okay, so I've got all my turbines connected, all good. So what I want to start doing now is let's build the spot where we're actually going to be working from. Because down here, like I said, is going to be like an aiming area. Actually, you know what? I should probably do some steel. I had gold. I had coal, right? I did have coal. Let's get some steel made. I haven't got any fucking volatile. Ugh! Turn all this off. Conserve my power. It's a bit dark. But I would like to find volatile. Got some more oxide, which I'm not going to say no to. Whoops, it's easy. I'm just going to throw my drill at it instead. But yeah, we're definitely going to need this. A for breathing, B for the furnace. Don't want to grab too much of it, and I also can't see shit. It's way too red. Well, that was a bust. Right, never mind. Let's instead do something else. Let's see. Can we make the portable
Air
light?
tank low.
Iron and copper. We've got copper. Do I have any spare iron anywhere? Let me put a flare down so I'm not using my suit battery. I'm still on a small battery. What am I doing? I want my stuff out of there, please. Can't see what anything is, so we'll just shove it all in. Make me a portable light. Even a portable light using a small battery still uses less power than what my suit does. So we may as well try and use this. I am seeing this as well go green every now and again. So I believe like we're almost borderlining making power at all times. Not great still, obviously. We're still losing at 76%, but we aren't draining as quick as we were. So let's do copper. Have I got any? I haven't got any copper. Fuck. I need daylight. I can't see anything. And also, I don't need to be... I need to use this, but I need volatile. There's no volatile. Alright. So on the next day, I need to be working on volatile collection, and I need to be working on copper. We want to get the steel, and then we will hopefully get a few more turbines made and start producing more power. Morning again. So here we are on day 2, and hopefully I'll get some bloody volatile today, enough to keep me going. I also said I needed to get some copper. So let's start with that first. My turbines seem to be maintaining, but I do want to get another couple if I can. But yeah, so far I don't think I'll have to put the solar panel back down, which is nice. Okay, so I finally got my volatile and I got a bit of copper. So I think my priority here is going to be steel. So let me grab... I don't need the copper right now, so just get rid of this. Iron, 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 and coal. Let's get some ice put in here. Give me 1 oxide. Fire that up. Okay, so we're going to go iron first. Let's get this steel made. We're not really going to use steel for frames because we don't exactly have the space for it. We're going to split the rooms up using like iron grates or just floors or whatever for now. The reason I want the steel is because it would be good to be getting some more large batteries up and running. Oh, no, not quite hot enough. So put an oxide in, a couple of volatiles. Oh, there we go. We got it. Boom. I got myself some steel. And the pressure in there is absolutely fine. So you know what? Let's quickly get some stuff smelted. Jobs are good. We're also not going to dismantle the furnace. Yes, I've left myself room for pipes. So I'll be able to try and store that later, potentially for the CO2 and whatnot. Alright. So what we're going to do is I've got... well, a whole 3 iron, not great. I might have to quickly go out and get some more. Actually, yeah, let's quickly do that. More iron. Alright, so it's night time, but that means we've done well for time, because that just means that we don't have to go out again doing any mining or anything. So we're good. So let's shove all this iron in here. Perfect. Alright, so I got some ingots. All is good.
Power low.
Up. I need to, you know what, actually? You know what might be quite good for power? Also, I've run out of small battery in my portable light. That would help. Where am I? That's only a little bit. That's not going to do massive job. I should probably work on at least one other turbine, I think. What do I need? I need some copper. I've got copper now. The workshop area is going to be a... What's low? Health? Maybe? I don't know. Workshop's going to be just above me. This whole floor will be just turbines to begin with, until we're at a point where we want to move them somewhere else. Like I said, I've never played with Amy, so I'm going to use this floor for her little safe area away from storms. But I need to use it temporarily until I've got the next few floors up.
Waste tank caution.
Oh my god, so many things. I've got a wind turbine, so you can go here. I'm going to have to move that APC. I'm very well aware of that.
Hunger critical.
Oh my god, shut. Where are you? Bloody warnings. Yeah, I'm going to build the floors. I've got some iron frames still. I need the frames because you can't place printers on a wall directly. So I would have to put them like on there, for example. My printers, they're going to have to go up one. So that's going to be kind of like the floor. The grating is going to go on top of that. Now, I am allowed to place ladders on the outside because they are a wall-mounted item. We just can't go much further out than that. If I stick you... I might be able to put it there. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. I feel like if this was not Stationeers and Brutal Start, this would potentially be a lot easier to play. Or I'm just being stupid. Either way, I feel like this could have been done a lot easier. But it is what it is. I can place cable there. That's fine. So let's bring this all the way around here. So, fuck. I need cable. You got copper? You've got copper. Give me cable. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to need some ladders. Otherwise, I've got no way of getting up to the second floor. So ladder, ladder. And ladder is allowed, like I said, on the outside. And that is it. So up there is going to be my printers. You turn off for a second. So what I'm going to do is get this turbine connected. Start producing me some power. And now I'm going to get all of my printers emptied. I'm going to start putting them up there. What I might do actually before I do that is let's print out more cable because we're definitely going to need it.
Temperature critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
That's those triangles done for now. I would like to get a pressurized space done sooner rather than later. In theory, I could have done it by now. I could have created a little space, but I've got no space. I've got no room, so I can't. Boom. Now I need to get a cabling in. So let's just get you in there. Get all of these boyos connected. Okay, so that's that. Those frames can then be removed. They don't need to stay there. So let's save ourselves some resource. And then all I've got to do is get a cable from those down to here. I don't think I could do what I want to do. But can I put you... No, I won't be able to. Fine, I need an iron wall. Can you put a floor grating on the wall and can you mount stuff to it? Where's my APC? You can. Okay, great. So that's going to go there. We'll take that down because obviously I don't want a floor grating for the wall, but we know we can use it. Stick the battery in there. Jobs are good in. And then I need more cable. Now we've got space down here. Our printers upstairs are all powered. All is good. The ice crusher I probably will eventually move, but right now it's going to stay there because I can't afford to lose the gas. I should probably make a locker. Let me get some of these ingots. Let's make a locker, put it up here. Oh, it's all going to fall. I need floor gratings. Okay, floor grating. Got 7% power on my suit. That isn't really good, to be honest. Right. You go there and there. Head back down here. Go on, move up my way. I need a battery. Otherwise, I am kaput. That don't look too good. Right, floor gratings. Let's get the whole floor up there done, shall we? So... give me more floor gratings. I need... what do I need? I need 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like playing Minecraft Skyblock. You know, as soon as you start getting a bit more space, it just feels so much better. And I'm out of power. Amazing. But that's because that guy's been draining it all. So let me quickly put that in there. We are gaining power still, so I don't think we're doing as bad as it seems. I do need to make another wind turbine though. Another couple, but we've got space down there now, so that is fine. Right, more floor gratings. I want 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Boom! We got our first level. Yay! Right, turbines. I need some gold. So you go in there. Screw it, have all of it. That's going to make 2 more wind turbines. To be honest, that's probably okay. Let's get rid of these floating frames for now. We can always replace them if we need to. I have no battery in here, so that ain't going to work. Do I have anything that's holding a battery? Oh, okay, I have got a little bit there. So let's take that out of the drill. Put it in there. Because that'll last longer than that small battery does anyway. You are all connected. You're all connected. I can just rejig you to save some space, but that is fine. While I'm down here, let me get some more space.
Waste tank critical.
I could probably chuck this up here, to be fair. And just put a crappy battery in there and just see if we get anything. We've got another turbine, so let's chuck this down here. We're going to have a problem that when the storm hits, probably going to blow this cable. So I need to get heavy cable in place before then. So you know what? Let's start doing that after the next turbine. We're only on day 3. We've got time. That I don't want a motherboard. Oh yeah, I was making a locker. And then I don't need one anymore after that. Right, we can place the small locker on wood. You just can't place the big one. That's fine. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Let me get some of this off the floor. There's my next wind turbine. Perfect. Oh, and in the meantime, start making me some heavy cable. Do your thing. Right, we have next turbine. Thank you very much. You go there. You can go. Now I'll be able to maneuver these turbines around a bit. And what I would like to do, I think, is I need to potentially get the solid fuel generator up and running. Might be easier. I mean, I could also put the solar panel back up, and that might not be the worst idea, temporarily. Excuse me. I could just put it over here for the next day. Might be a thing I can do. Give me that. We're out of power. So that's probably going to be all my heavy cables stop printing now, which is fine. You're now off. You're off. You're off. Furnace is off. I have glass. So let me shove that in there. Let's get this in place ready for the morning. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nope, I have not miscounted. You beautiful, beautiful person. And then let's rip up this cable. So all I need is an additional heavy cable. And then I have 8 turbines all connected. And I should be able to squeeze out a single heavy cable. Perfect. Okay, I can't see. So, what have you got? You've only got 3% power in you. That's not great. Let's be honest. I would like to be able to see a little bit, though. Charge that one. Okay, so I had a battery charger. The battery charger is upstairs, but my thinking is we put that on the input. So this takes power only when the APC is full. And I may as well put some of my dead batteries in here because there's no point in me having them all on me. Go away. All of you go away for a second. I need to think. So, you haven't even got a battery. You ain't got a battery. Somehow my battery down. I don't know how. Can I get one more heavy cable? Perfect. Okay. We are in a place now where I basically want to get everything moved up here into that locker. Or into additional lockers. Just so I've got it all in one place. So, sheets there, you there, you there. Let's get a bit organized, shall we? You there. Mining belt? Nah, it can stay on me, actually. I'll probably need that. You may as well take a battery. Don't have a battery for you, so never mind. Yeah, take my mining drill battery, actually. Make me another locker, please. And then what we're going to do is, without any kind of hesitation, let's just get our greenhouse area built. I think I'm going to have the ladder go up the back of the base. So actually, I could do with having some walls here with the ladder and turn this into one of those floor gratings with a hole in it. You go there. I can't see. But there we go. We can get up. I need to put a wall there so I don't like just kind of pop out. But you get the idea. Right, for the next floor, so it is going to be completely sealed off. Now, the workshop itself, I think, doesn't need to be any more than a block tall. So we don't need to worry too much about that. Is there anything that's going to go in the greenhouse that needs frames? I don't know, so let's not worry about that right now. We're going to have...
Power critical.
Yeah, I know, but what do you want me to do about it? Oh, fuck, that didn't mean... No, that's not allowed. I broke the rule there. But it's not my fault. I need to put this somewhere that isn't here. Right. Let me... How are we doing for power? Let me grab that power, that battery, and put it... Oh, shit, in my suit. That would be a good idea. Yeah, so for greenhouse, I need more floor gratings. Let's get those built. So I'm going to need 11 more floor gratings for the next floor. And then let's see if we can get this... Oh, no, not floor gratings. I can't do floor gratings. It needs to be walls. No, I do have steel. It's got to be floors because... I ran out of power. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it has to be floors, proper walls, because it needs to be airtight. Floor gratings aren't airtight. So as soon as daylight comes, we're going to hopefully get some power from that solar panel. Enough for me to actually be able to do anything. And then hopefully we can start getting our greenhouse built. Good morning, everyone. We are now on day 4. I'm just building... Well, I'm just printing what's going to be the floor for the greenhouse. I'm not going to worry about paint right now. Let's just get this floor up. And then when we're up there, we can figure out what the plan's going to be. Now, it needs to be... I've just done the wrong floor, but it's fine. I'm aware. It needs to be an airlocked system. So what I might do is I might lose some... I might put some stairs here. And then put the airlock on the corner. I think that would be quite a nice little different thing. So I'm going to go two-tone, two-tone, two-tone. Yeah, and then that'll be stairs. Now, while we've got sunlight, let me get this bloody solar panel tracking a little bit. This should be good. But yeah, let's get some stairs made. And they're just going to go here, and then we're going to build an airlock. So we should have everything we need, apart from I don't have much gold. I tell a lie, I've got some gold. But then the idea will be airlock here, going into our greenhouse. Let me go and swap out some of these batteries, although it's not full yet. Also, I should have just not done this far around. I could have made more power this way. It's fine. Right, as far as power goes, you don't even have a battery. You're full. You don't have no battery. My portable light is in here. You're dead. Ah. You go there. You go in there. My suit is on 27%. Let's do that. And hopefully, actually what we'll do, large battery in there. Small battery in there. There we go. That will do the trick. And you guys need to spin a bit more, because I'm sorry, I need more, you know, like power. Waste tank.
Waste tank critical.
Thank you.
Oxygen low.
Yeah. So, let's get this made. I need 2 doors. Door number 1, we're going to just go for composite, because why not? Give me that. You go here. Airlock stuff done. So I need the console. I need the vents. And I need the sensor. And not forgetting the pipes. Stick some walls up there. There and there. And you know what? I'm going to go for some composite windows. Composite window on the outside. On the outside.
Air tank low.
Air tank's fine. Well, it's not. But it will be. Right, so geometric wall can go here. I need the straight. And then geometric wall on this side. But it's going to go... Nah, you know what? Actually, we will do it this way. Where the hell is my wall? There we go. So then we have passive vent here. Active vent here. Once I've got that done. So we go you. And I'm going to put active vent on the windows. It doesn't really bother me, in all honesty. What does that need? A steel sheet. Right, there's that. And... screw it, put that one there. Alright. I need to go sort myself out. So let me go and get some oxygen. I forgot about my batteries. Fuck. So console can just go...
Health low.
There, why the hell not? Oh yeah, I was going to go sort my oxygen out, wasn't I? Okay, so oxygen is easy peasy. That goes in there. Waste tank can go in there.
Waste tank critical.
I'm going to need to
Oxygen
increase the
low.
size of that, to be honest. And then I need food and water. So we're going to have to eat some on Mars again, I think.
Critical.
Quick, eat.
Temperature critical.
Eat.
Oxygen critical.
Ugh.
Fire caution.
We've almost got
Temperature
this room done. Well,
low.
we haven't, but you know, we're getting there. What do I need? I need glass. I need to fix the doors. Doors need plastic and glass, I think. They do need plastic and glass. That's fine. So I need glass. Because I've already got plastic. Oh, I'm going to need an APC, but I can't make an APC without the alloy, so that's not going to happen. Put these in the locker. Not that I think it'll matter, but you never know. Sensor, we're going to stick you up here in the middle, because we can. Do that. I think it's the water that I need, right? So let's get both doors done quickly. There we go. Glass. Right, we have the sensor, we have the vents, we have the console, we have the doors. I think that's everything that the airlock's going to need to begin with. Which is all very nice. I will need cable, but I have cable. Perfect. Now I need to get power to that, and in all honesty, until I get my power network done properly, we are just going to connect that to the workshop power. As soon as I can, as soon as I'm not stressing as much, I'll get some more heavy... Well, I'll get some resources, get some more heavy cable, and we'll do the power properly. But that should... Yes, we have power to the airlock. Perfect. Perfect. Right, I need steel sheets, and I need more... I'm just going to go windows. So I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... no, 10. I can't count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus, I need some of the ceiling bits as well. I need to figure out how I'm going to traverse up past the greenhouse. So I'm thinking... I don't know, actually. Could always put a ladder here, going into the next room, actually. It might be that we don't have these stairs here. We'll work it out. Actually, I know what we'll do. We'll get rid of this. That's not going to be part of the greenhouse. And then we can have ladder here going up into whatever room we want. So yeah, that'll work. That'll work perfectly. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I need 7 steel sheets plus 1, 2, 6 walls. I've already got 1, so 5 walls. I need 10 glass, which is going to be a problem because I don't have any more silicon. Good morning again. And it looks like we have actually got some silicon just over here, which is... Oh, I haven't even got my mining belt. Well, that was a fail, wasn't it? But yeah, let's get the silicon. And let's see if we can get this greenhouse done, shall we? I do not have much inventory space. Hopefully... Oh, it's not even silicon. Damn you. And you ain't even got a battery in. This is going very, very well. Alright, silicon. I think I've got enough time, but my waste tank is getting very full. So I need to get back and get it emptied. But yeah, I've got plenty of time. And very soon as well, we'll be able to use what we've collected in our greenhouse just to kind of bump it up, bump the temperature up. It should make it quite easy for us to get started, is my hope. But look at my little tower coming together. I mean, it's not really a tower, it's a mess. But, you know, there is a plan there. There is an idea.
Ideas are bulletproof.
Right. I'm just gonna get this silicon processed. Got it. Mine. Alright. Furnace is getting to the point where I need to get the gas out. But I want to hold off. Because I want to potentially use it. Let's get some glass. And then we can stick this in here. And then we have ourselves a greenhouse. Well, we have ourselves a box with potential to be a greenhouse. There we go. Okay, so then what we'll do is get our screwdriver out. Set that to that mode. Set both of these to 0, 0. Okay, that exterior door, that is the exterior door. Perfect. Interior door. Active vent is... No, that's not that one. It is that one, then that one, then that one. Okie dokie. Set that to that. So we are internal, cycle to external. Job is good. Oh, you dick. I haven't put the passive vent pipes in, have I? Okay, let's do insulated, because once we get this greenhouse up and running, we want it to be as insulated as possible. So pipe number 1 and pipe number 2. So cycle to interior. That works. That opens. You know what I could do in here now? We definitely sealed you. So we open up our waste canister. Boom, we got 4 kPa. It's not a lot. It definitely isn't a lot, but it's something. So what we'll do, let's go and dump another waste canister in here. And then I should potentially be able to drop some ice in here. So I'll start with 13. How are we looking? We will never know. Nope. Yes. So I have not enough pressure. Stick this oxide in here. I think. Yes. Hell yes. I have a breathable space. It's not great. It's not perfect. But it's a goddamn breathable space. This is a good step forward. This allows me to, well, not only take a breather and just think, but also eat and drink without taking any further damage. That's gone alright so far. So I guess the next thing I'm going to want to do is just set up some very basic... well, we need to get some trays down, start getting some crops growing in here. We need some cooling. It's only 8 degrees C in here. It's going to get warmer. And as it gets warmer, the waste is going to increase. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, put my suit back on. let's head. I thought I passed out for a second. Let's head downstairs and.
Oxygen low.
You're fine. What are you talking about oxygen for? Why? Oh, that's health. Okay, that confused me for a second. Wait, no. Oxygen partial pressure 13.9 kPa. Breathing efficiency 87. Ah. That's because of the nitrogen, right? If I just check that out for a second. So if I get you...
Airtime critical.
Yes. That's... I screwed up by putting it in my waste slot. I basically polluted my oxygen. Not great. So I need... I need to go to C.
Power low.
What's...
Airtime critical.
Shush a second. No, that is not what I want. I want it there. Okay. I basically... it's a problem. It's a problem. The ice crusher, I'm going to disconnect it from the pipe network. I'm probably going to bring it up here. Then we can just do oxide crushing in here. And then I think I could probably start thinking about collecting some of Mars. Because that's oxygen. And I can use some of that. So let's quickly go and sort...
Oxygen low.
I might get rid of this. I might get rid of that canister.
Airtime critical.
Put that one in there. Because that is more... That's...
Pressure.
What? Just oxygen and nitrogen. Let's get this guy open. So if I was to open this now, but not close it, the airlock should suck that dry. Yeah, and then we've got a little bit of Mars in there. But then if I do it the other way... There we go. Now it's completely empty. Perfect. We can go and put that back downstairs, and that will now just be nitrogen and oxygen, which is what we wanted. So, down here, into there, like it never happened. If I turn that on, I can't turn you on because you don't have power. In an ideal world, I'd be able to pump that out, but I don't think it pushes. I think it just equalizes with, excuse me, with the pipe network it's connected to. And I'm just going to connect it to the back end of this cable here. Stick that there. Turn you on. It just equalizes, it doesn't pump. So I would have to pump out into the pipe network to move the ice crusher, which, to be honest, is not the end of the world. It's not necessarily a bad thing to do. What I'm going to do, though, with this over here, because I want that oxygen, I don't want to waste it. What's the point? It's already at a somewhat reasonable temperature. So I'm going to just pipe that up into the greenhouse, which shouldn't be too difficult. So my thinking is, I'm allowed to put pipes here because this is like the wall, so this isn't an issue. So if I went for a 10 and did it there, that would allow me to put a vent in. I've done it slightly too high though. Let me bring that down. Like that. And then, if I connected ye this way, so go up. Oh shit, no, what am I doing? Don't do jetpack. You know what? Fucking breaking the rules and everything. No jetpacks allowed, prick. 1 second. Everything needs to... Because I used jetpack without even thinking there. That is not allowed. Broke the rule. Jetpack is being emptied in here, and then we're going to bin off this canister. Okay. Let's leave that open for a second while I go out here. Suck it dry. Right, now that can go in there. There we go. Jetpack isn't working anymore. I can't physically use it. Bloody rules. All I need is a passive vent, and I can leak that into the greenhouse. There we go. And yeah, I mean, it's not a lot, but it's better than Newt. Still breathing here, which is good. Let's go and take that pipe network down. And we've got a comfortable 44 kPa. We're at 13 degrees. There is nothing shabby going on in here. And then what we'll be able to do, well, we can open waste tanks in here, which is always good. And that'll keep bringing in a little bit of CO2. How are we looking? 17%. Perfect. So all I need to do is get some cooling, get some light, and then I need to work on pulling out the O2 and storing that somewhere. So the gas room, I think, makes sense for it to go above the greenhouse. So that's what we're probably gonna do. And what we're able to do as well is bring that ice crusher up. You know what? Let's do that now, actually. Because we should be able to use the same technique we just did. Because I should be able to run this all the way up. We have enough pipes. Just needs to stay within the base. Is it there? Yeah. That works. And then if I connected this to here, like so, turn that on, that will start pumping out now because it has places to go. And then from the top, we find out where its top is, which is here. And go into here, like so. And the hope is that, yes, we have like so many megapascal in that pipe, but actually for this room I should be okay. Like 2 megapascal. I think this will be fine. So take the vent out, put the vent there. Oh, very nice. Very nice. And the ice crusher will be now, because it's on, pushing its air out, and it will get down to 62 kPa, which I am more than happy to lose. So let's go and take the ice crusher down. Yeah, boom. Turn you off. Get rid of this pipe network. There we go. You can come with me. That can also come with me. Whoops. That there, that there. Now we can take this guy down. So what do I need? Is it angle grinder? No, wire cutters. Angle grinder. I have no battery. Of course I have no battery. Why would I have battery? We don't do batteries here. And that is a good sign. We are gaining more power than we're using. Granted, it's probably not much more, but it is still more. Right, ice crusher can go in the greenhouse. Because we can't use an arc welder. Oh, I need a frame below this, which is fine, I guess. The ice crusher we will put, I think, in this far corner. So let's go and stick a frame underneath it. The floor grating might be in the way, so let's get rid of you. Put a frame there. Ice crusher goes above it. So ice crusher is going to go here. I might put it there, which means I need another frame. I want it there so that I can hide the pipes in the wall. Or I could always do it there. It's as good as place as any. Screw it, let's do that.
Air tank low.
Ah, shushy noise. Right. So this is my problem. We have to use this welder, which means every time we use that, not only do we pollute, but we also warm up the space. That's something that I need to deal with. Something that we're not going to be able to just start by using a better welder, because we're not allowed. Right. I guess what I want to do now then up here is I need to basically get I need an APC for the airlock, and I need to get a transformer and give the greenhouse its own power supply, or at least pull off the line itself. I don't have much oxygen, which is potentially an issue. Hang on, take the suit off because you use oxygen while your suit's on. Open the waste tank. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to pull some of the oxygen out of this room, or I could just use the ice crusher. I'm potentially a bit stuck here actually, because I don't have much oxygen. Oh crud. Okay, let's make a plan what we need then. So we need I need a filtration unit. I don't even need filtration unit. I could just use this. I just need cables, and I need to connect the output of it to this just to keep me going. This could be a problem. I think it probably gonna be. Let's put you on the other side. Also, I'm gonna put you up on the roof. Stick it up here, just so it's out of the way. I know that these are not insulated. We will worry about that another day. Right now, I need to deal with the fact that I don't have much oxygen anywhere. So I need oxite. Potentially. Can I see any oxite from anywhere? Oh, there's literally oxite right there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bit of oxite. We're going to run, and I need cable. That's all I need. I just need to get this guy some power and some oxite, and then we'll be fine. Okay. Quick. Get cables printing. Get me some cables printing. Where's my electronics printer? Cable. Right, you make those. While you're making those, let me get some oxite. Oh, I fucking forgot about my jetpack. I just tried to use it. As much oxide as we can possibly carry. Hoping that we're going to be able to get enough just to see us by. That's oxide as well. Oxide. Very, very nice. Okay, I should hopefully have enough cable now to tie me over. Absolutely, positively. Right, quick, back into the greenhouse. Quick, take your suit off. Jump. Okay, for now we're just gonna siphon the power from the airlock because I just need to get bloody power one way or another. So give me wire cutters. And we're gonna go that way through the door, and we're gonna come back in. Okay, just get that hooked up to this guy like so, and then what I'll be able to do is turn you on and just stick in some oxide. So split that in half, stick it in there. I cannot use this for crushing volatile. Not that I would need to, but volatile will melt in this room. So that's something I need to be cautious of. But There we go. We've got some oxygen and nitrogen, which I can use for breathing gas. If I get my canister out of here, that is absolutely fine. So I can just swap these two. So you go in there. Oh, there's no canister in there. Oh, because it's on me. That'd be why, wouldn't it? That guy is polluted. Don't know how it became polluted, but it's polluted.
Airtag critical.
Yeah. Right, let me borrow that for a second. Give me this. There we go. Completely clean. Go back inside. And now I can stick that in there.
Power low.
And that should be pretty much... It is. It's perfectly clean. Perfect. Okay. Well, now it's got dark. Put you there. I want to get rid of this. I can't do it from in here, though, I don't think. Nope. Let's go and sort that out. Just so we can see we're tidied. And gone. Perfect. Turn you off. I've got oxygen in there. I'm going to just chuck some more in, I think. As I can. So we should be good for breathing now. All I ever need to do is... I need some power out. All I need to do... Oh my god. Is come up here with a bit of oxide and we can breathe. At the moment, we need to make sure we've got nitrogen filters. But yeah, we are good. Yeah, we're perfectly fine. Boom. Okay, well that is the start of this. I'm going to leave it here. Next time, I am going to see if I can get this greenhouse starting to produce me some potatoes. We need to get our power sorted once and for all. I need to go and do some mining and get some of the basic alloys made. And then kind of go from there, and let's just see how this tower ends up coming, shall we? So, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.